Chat. You know, we here at Push Soca, we all about pushing soca music, you know what I mean? Pushing music to the world. Yeah? Okay,
Yeah,
big man in here. Yo, we listening to your tune right now. Yeah?
nice man.
Nice, nice, nice. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Listen, I'm ecstatic, you know. I had like a brilliant, brilliant performance yesterday. And yeah, I'm here back on the live doing this thing, you know what I mean?
Dope, dope, dope.
Yeah, how you
Awesome,
feeling?
man.
How you feeling? How you dealing with life and everything right now?
All good, man. All good. Just focusing on work, focusing on music, and doing things that I like. So it's all good.
Yeah, man. Nice, nice, nice. So let's kick it off. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Kwambo. I produce music and I'm a DJ. And
Cool,
I
cool.
mostly like making energetic people, energetic music to make people dance. I love playing different kinds of stuff from like modern dance hall to reggaeton to moombaton. And yeah, that's it. That's it, man.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Um, so tell us about your journey. How did your journey in music begin?
um, Actually, I started making beats back in the day when I was still in high school. When I was, I think, 15, 16 years old.
Nice.
I started making beats and rapping a little bit because I was really into hip hop. But I actually, at some point, I was really interested in DJing as well. So I started, I bought my own little controller and I started practicing in my room. And yeah, that's basically how I started making and doing music. And I kept on doing it because I loved it so much. And yeah, ever since things are going really well. So I really like it.
Brilliant, brilliant. So how long roughly would you say that is, like from 50, what do you say, it's from 15 till now? That's how many years?
Yeah, I'm 24 now, so
Okay.
it's about like 8, 9 years.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. And you're doing well, bro. Keep up the good work. You know what I mean?
Thank you, thank you.
So what do you love about creating music and building beats and, DJing? What do you love about that?
Yeah, I mean it's something super special. Like at some point, like honestly, it's not all fun and all great. Like sometimes you also don't have inspiration or you feel a bit like sad because you feel like yeah, sometimes you don't like what you're making or you're playing a gig where you just don't feel the vibe at some point. That's also part of the deal.
Yeah.
But on the other side, when you get to the good side of things, when you can really play out your own music to the crowd and you see people dance and you see people smile, that's just like energy. It's so much positive energy, and yeah, I love it so much. It really makes me truly happy. So those things are really what I love so much about like making music and doing music. It's something super special.
Brilliant, brilliant. So you are in what country are you in?
I'm in the Netherlands right
In the
now. I'm in
Netherlands. Okay, big up the Netherlands crew. I know you. There's an artist called Tajay. Tajay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's my people. So
Nice.
what's the experience working with someone like Tajay, who's like so multicultural, cultured, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? She's from
yeah.
St. Martin, living in the Netherlands. Like, what's that like?
Yeah, super interesting. It was really dope. Actually, I met her through Instagram. I was working on some beats and I was looking for some singers and songwriters to work with.
Yeah,
And yeah, I was basically just putting out a video saying like, "Yo, if you got vocals, if you can sing, if you can write, send me a message." And yeah, she hit me up. I think she knows some people that I also know.
yeah,
And yeah, she sent me. I sent her the beat, and she sent me an idea, and we really liked the vibe. And she had exactly the vibe that I was looking for.
yeah.
Super dance hall type of style, and yeah, it was super interesting to work with her. Like she's very talented in the studio because I remember we didn't write everything yet for the song, but we were in the studio recording. And at some point, she was in the mic on the mic. She was just freestyling some part, and I said like, I love that. Let's put it on the song, and it came on the song. So it was a lot of fun working with her,
Yeah,
definitely.
crazy vibes, man. Taji is
Yeah.
vibes. So, DJing in the Netherlands, like, what's the scene like, and what's the clubs like before COVID, after COVID, and just in general?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, right now with COVID, it's really, really hard for the whole music industry. Like everybody working in the music, but also around at the bars and the clubs. It's really hard because everything is closed right now.
Hmm.
So normally we have a super like vibrant scene with a lot of like parties and events and a lot of people. Yeah, the scene is so alive in the Netherlands. Like a lot of big DJs from all who are known all around the world are also from the Netherlands. So we're quite well known for that.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, the vibes here are really really cool and really good always when we have a lot of big festivals and events, and also small clubs can be great too. Like I used to play different residencies around the Netherlands, so I played in some clubs where I go like every weekend, and I used to do a show there every week. And those vibes are also so yeah, every place is different and every night is different.
hmm,
But I remember when I was playing in Assen, it's a city a little bit like in the north of the Netherlands.
yeah.
There was this place and it was basically like a restaurant, but in the night it turned into like a nightclub. So would move all the tables and everything, and they put up big speakers and like DJ set. And then in the night, like people like when they opened, a lot of people came in and they all came to dance. And when you have that feeling,
Yeah,
it's
the
really
atmosphere,
really incredible. So
brilliant.
I really miss playing live and stuff like that, man.
Yeah. So now that COVID is has like hit and everything's closed off and stuff like that, yeah. Um, are the DJs big on social media? Like, is there certain DJs, obviously yourself as well, like they put on live shows and just play like on Instagram live and stuff like that?
Um, yeah, that's a good question, actually. I don't see that many live shows anymore. Like in the beginning, a lot of people did that, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of people were just streaming a live set. And I also know that there are some like test events happening in the Netherlands right now
Hmm.
where actually the audience is allowed. So a couple of hundred people,
Okay.
they are at a location where there's like a festival stage. And yeah, it's really cool.
Also, things are actually like
But
picking up again then.
yeah, it's picking up a bit more, even though there's still COVID, but they are like picking up some test events and seeing how we can move forward. So that's really inspiring to see, definitely for all the DJs in the Netherlands. But there's also some virtual festivals actually, and it's really funny. Tomorrow I'm playing at a virtual festival.
Okay.
It's called Fire XR, and they have like it's a really special thing because it's like in virtual reality. So
What?
you can
Goggles and
see
everything.
yeah, with you can put goggles on, and then it's on like a beach. The setting is on like a beach in the Bahamas, and you have like
That
it's
sounds lit,
crazy.
man.
So and then you see like the DJ on the stage playing his set, and then you can just walk around and look around and stuff like that. It's really really sick. So
Wow.
I'm super excited for that.
Wow. Listen, I don't know if I can tune in from here, but that sounds like something I want to take part in, you know what I mean? It
Definitely,
sounds lit,
definitely. That
man.
would
That
be
sounds
dope.
proper lit. Yeah. So as I started the live, like I've been told that you have a hit song, yeah, that's been really big in Europe. Yeah. It's Get Up featuring, is it
Yeah,
OES?
Oos. It's
Oos,
called.
it's
She's
Oos.
called
I
Oos.
was
Yeah.
thinking it's just the letters of Oos, yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
no.
So tell
It's
us
Oos.
about that song. Tell us about the process. Tell us all about that, please, if you don't mind.
Um, yeah, it's super funny because sometimes things go like unexpected things can happen. You know, like
Yeah.
that the song got picked up by like radio stations and playlists, and it went viral on Spotify and stuff like that. Is something that you can't really like predict or
Yeah.
do anything about. It's just some magic that happens, which is really special. Um, and I think like every artist probably has that when you put out music, it's something really special to you personally, and it's yeah, it's always special when you hear from people that they like the music. So that's something that I always feel so yeah, happy about. If
Yeah.
people give me positive feedback, it's super crazy to hear that about your songs. But this one actually, it was a song that I started with a friend of mine. Like we were in the studio and we made an idea, and it was like a demo, and we kept on working on it like separately, and I wanted to take it in one direction and he wanted to take a different direction. So at some point we said like, okay, you do you, and he's doing the other direction.
Yeah.
So, but it's all good. Like we agreed on that. Like it was better for both of us because we both wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really hard song actually because I've been working on that for so many hours. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I remember that I was at some point I was super happy about like the general vibe and the energy that I had, but I still didn't have a singer for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually went to my barber,
Yeah.
and normally at my barber shop, like I play my music. So we all vibe to it, and then we listen to what I'm working on, and they give me feedback and
Yeah.
stuff like that, which is really nice. So I was playing that song, and I said like, yo, I'm still looking for a singer for this one. Do you maybe know somebody? Because barbers, you know,
Yeah.
like they
They know
know a lot of people.
everybody. Yeah. The magic
Yeah,
of a
exactly.
barbershop, man. They just know everyone. Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, you know, barbers know a lot of people. So they were actually saying like, yo, you should talk to Oos because she can sing really well, and maybe she can do something cool on this song. So that's actually how we got in touch.
Yeah.
And then we went back to my place in my home studio, and we did some writing, we did some recording.
Mhm.
She did some crazy vocal performance, which
Wow.
blew my mind. And yeah, that's basically like how the song started and
So you,
how we made that.
so what you're saying is like it took off organically, like there was no specific promotion method that you used or anything like that to get the song out there to the masses.
Yeah, well, of course, there's always like stuff you can do to promote your music, and I definitely also encourage like other artists to promote their music once it's out there because it's super important to keep pushing your music after it's out because
Yeah.
it's not gonna reach the people it sells like it sounds right now.
Yeah.
Like we were looking when we had the song finished, we were looking for a label, and we found one in Italy. It's called Flex Up Records,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they also helped promote the song together with us, and we did some Spotify promotion and stuff like that. And of course, I sent the song to some radio stations, and yeah, you always have to be
Yeah.
actively pushing for it. So like, put it out there and then see what happens. Like, sometimes you just put the little, pieces of the puzzle out there, and sometimes they fall together, and sometimes they don't. That's also possible. But yeah, in this case, I put it out there, and um, actually the radio stations who played the song were not the radio stations where I sent it to,
Wow.
which was kind of funny. So I don't know how that happened, but
Wow.
so yeah, I would say like it's definitely not something that happens when you just do something and see how it goes. Like you gotta put in the work
Keep pushing.
to make it possible to happen.
Yeah.
Um, but you also need a lot of luck to make sure that everything falls in the right place.
Yeah. I can see that you're quite ecstatic. So like in words, how do you feel knowing that you have like such a big hit song?
How do I feel? I mean, in general, like when I'm talking about music, I'm super enthusiastic. So that's maybe like what you mean. But
Yeah.
like, how do I feel knowing that I have a song like that? Like, it's something that it's something special, and it's also something that you can learn a lot from,
Mm-hmm.
because having a song like that. At one side it means something, but on the other hand, it also doesn't mean everything. So I learned a lot from that, like that it's also possible to have a song like that, and then the next one doing worse. You know, like that's part of life. Not everything can go like your way, or not everything can be perfect. So I've learned that if you believe in yourself and if you keep pushing and if you keep following your dreams and keep chasing your dreams, which is kind of my thing,
Yeah.
that beautiful things can happen, and you just have to be consistent, and you have to keep crushing it and keep holding on, and then beautiful things can happen, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel really happy about that, and I learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
So
Well
that's
done to
great.
you, bro. Well done to you. And keep up the good
Thanks.
work. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
So tell us a bit about your creative process. Like, you know, what's your steps?
Yeah, no, that's funny. That's a funny question. Actually, like I told you before, like how I started Get Up, for example,
Hmm.
um, that was something completely different from how I approach music now. Because like over the past few years, like I've been working a lot on my creative process and like the way I make music. Because I used to work, like put all my effort in one song and spend like 200 hours or more hours on finishing one song to make sure that it's perfect and that it's all good. But I've learned that the creative process is something really really weird and special, because you can control it, but you also can't control it, because it's something that happens. You just have to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
So my creative process right now went from being super perfectionistic and spending over 200 hours
Yeah.
on a song, for example, to like creating a lot of different random ideas and just going with the vibes that I feel and going with the stuff that happens and with the ideas that I can come up with, and then picking the best ones out of that and then keep working on those.
Okay, brilliant,
So
brilliant, brilliant.
it's a really, really different approach than what I did before. And I must say that this really helped me to unlock a lot of music I feel like there's a lot of music in me, but I still need to make it and put it out there, you know?
Yeah, yeah, brilliant.
So
You
that's
feel
one
inspired. That's
step.
great. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Um, Name some of the artists who you would like to produce for.
Oh, who I would like to produce for?
Yeah,
That's a good question, actually. Well, definitely Major Lazer. Like, they are such a big inspiration for me. Like, their sound is super interesting, and the way they changed music around the world with their style and their sounds is really inspiring. So they are a big inspiration for me, like style wise.
yeah.
So I would love to produce for them. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And like, of course, I also like a lot of, like I used to listen to a lot of house music and stuff like that. So there are so many big DJs in the Netherlands, like house DJs, which I would like to produce music for as well. So a lot of, a lot of, a lot of producing to do
Drop some
still, I
names.
think.
Drop some names. Drop some names, please.
So definitely Major Lazer. That would be
Number
amazing.
one on the list.
Yeah. That's definitely number one. Also because like it really fits the style that I do.
Hmm.
Um, Also, I would like to make something for Mahalia. Do you know her?
Mahalia.
Um, she does like R&B chill stuff.
I
And
have heard of Mahalia, but I'm not really up to date with her music.
okay, yeah, she does like chill music, and like her R&B style is so amazing, and her voice is crazy. So I would love to make something for her someday as well. Like
Cool,
that would be really 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 sick.
cool. So, if you had to choose a genre and say it's the genre of music that you love the most, which one would it be?
The genre. To produce or to play or to listen to,
Yeah,
or what do you
that
mean?
you love, whatever it is
That
that
I
you
love
love.
the most. It's really hard to answer that, because for each mood that I have, like for each vibe that I'm in, I listen to different music. So, for example, when I'm super hyped and I want to work out in the gym, I listen to some really hard trap stuff. When I want to chill out and relax, I listen to some R&B chill stuff. Um, so there's not really like one particular genre which I listen to the most or
Mhm.
love the most. I guess it just depends on what mood I'm in.
Okay. Yeah.
but like producing and playing is definitely like the tropical vibe that I'm in right now, because I feel like there's so much positivity and positive energy in that music, which I personally think is super important, and I really like that.
Okay. Brilliant. I love that
Yeah,
because if someone asks me the same question,
yeah,
I've got an answer, but I'm compelled to use this one answer. Is me. You know what I mean? But like you're on Push Soca.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
are you familiar with soca music?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're familiar.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
is there any soca song that you like the most, or soca artist that has hit you the most out of the genre?
There's not like really in particular one artist that I really like the most, because I mostly know the genre and the style like in a broad sense.
Yeah,
With like up tempo, really rhythmic drums, happy melodies and stuff like that. That's
yeah,
how I see soca. I think a lot of people see genres in a different way, like
yeah, yeah,
the way they interpret it.
yeah,
But I definitely see that as the soca genre to me, but
yeah.
I don't have like a particular
Yeah.
particular artist that I know that is a big soca
Cool,
thing or
cool,
something.
cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever made any soca beats before?
Any soca beats? I've made some Afro beats and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
they're quite similar. They're quite similar. So
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Caribbean and the African
yeah,
music styles are super intertwined with
yeah,
like reggae and dancehall and Afro beats and stuff like
yeah.
that, which
Because soca
which are
music is kind of like African music with Asian instruments and stuff.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's and there's a subgenre of soca called Afro soca as well. So it's yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
that's really interesting though. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I've been experimenting with some Afro beats, and yeah, I really like that too. Am I still here?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Someone's trying to call me. Sorry
Ah,
about that.
okay. Okay. No, but like I said, the creative process that I'm doing right now is super open, and I just make what I feel at the moment. And sometimes I'm just playing a piano piece, and then I just make something with only piano.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'm making like Afro beat, or sometimes I'm making a hip hop beat.
yeah,
So I've been experimenting with like Afro beats and stuff like that as well. But
yeah.
soca is definitely also an interesting genre to try out sometime. Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Yeah. Um. Pandemic. So how has the pandemic been for you? Like in general, like how has it impacted your life, your personal life and music life?
Yeah, the pandemic has been, something I think everybody is impacted by in like a big way. Like everybody's life basically gets turned upside down.
Hmm.
And so it definitely, especially if you're in the music industry, it's like one of the industries with the least possibilities at the moment. So yeah, so it's kind of rough. But on the other side, like right now, I'm focusing more on making music and the way that I create music. So from the challenges that the pandemic brings, I also try to see the positive things that I can do, and to focus on the things that I do have and I can work on. So in that sense, I'm super happy that I can still work on music, that I can work at the record label where I work right now. Um, so that's I'm pretty I'm doing really well
Yeah, brilliant.
for
You got time.
yeah
You got the time on your hands in it. Yeah.
yeah.
So, is there one thing that the pandemic has taught you, like overall?
There is just so many, you have to see things very differently when when a huge crisis like this happens. Like if you look at all the bad stuff that's happening around the world, you can be super depressed and don't do anything all day and just lay in bed and just be done. But yeah, it definitely taught me to Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm always trying to focus on the positive side in life. You know, I'm trying to focus on positive things. Positive energy is super important to me.
Yeah.
That's also what I try to how do you say that? Like spread with my music. Um, but I would definitely say like be grateful for what you have. Live in the moment. Enjoy all the good things in life because yeah, that's super important.
That's some
And
serious wisdom right there, man. Some
yeah,
serious wisdom.
yeah.
Um, so there's a carnival in the Netherlands, right?
Sorry, I
Is there a
couldn't hear.
carnival in the Netherlands?
A carnival. Well, there is a super Dutch carnival. It's
Yeah.
not like your carnivals,
Yeah.
probably,
So I
with the
mean, because
soca
carnival is
music.
different everywhere in the world, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's
So,
true.
what's the experience like with the Netherlands carnival?
To be honest, I've never been there because in the south of the Netherlands, it's really a thing.
Hmm.
And I live in the north, and we don't really have like carnival like they have in the south.
Hmm.
So a lot of people from the north go to the south to experience that and stuff, of course. But I personally never experienced it yet. But I definitely know that it's a crazy period where people, yeah, there's a lot of crazy costumes,
Yeah.
and I know from like Caribbean Carnival that there's like a lot of flowers and bright colors and stuff like that. And yeah, here we also have like costumes, but it's more like people dress up like crazy, and yeah, they
Yeah.
go out and do crazy stuff. Yeah, that's
Listen,
how
that's all
carnival
part
is
of it,
here.
man. That's all part of it, man. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Nice.
Are there any Caribbean countries that you would like to visit?
Oh, so many. Like I want to visit so many like Caribbean islands. That would be amazing. Actually, I've been talking to and working with Brave Boy. Actually, he's from Trinidad and
Yeah, yeah,
Tobago.
yeah,
You know him?
yeah. I'm a
Yeah,
brave boy.
I would definitely love to go over there and make music and hang out. And yeah,
Good
that would be
people, good
amazing.
people, good people,
That would be awesome. Yeah.
good people, good people. So, what's next? What's next for you? What's next for Kwambo Music?
There's a lot of things coming actually. Like I said, I've been working on music more now. So actually right now I have one song that's completely finished, which is gonna be released in the summer,
Hmm.
early in the summer. And I've got another one with Brave Boy, like I
Yeah.
told you about before. It's something, yeah. It's the one with Brave Boy is more like dance hall club vibes, and the other one is really like tropical chill. It's with a singer songwriter from Groningen, actually from my city.
Hmm.
And she's called Emma Rasker, and she
Okay.
has a great voice. Like actually, maybe I can play you a little part if you
Yeah,
want. I'm in the
of
studio right
course,
now.
of course. We like that. We like that.
Awesome. I don't know if you can hear it though, but let me see if I can play you a little preview. Uh, Here we go. Let me find the master. A lot of projects going on. Yeah, this is one of the songs that I finished. Let me see. Let me know. Can you hear it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like chill stuff.
Turn it up a little bit more.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Can you hear better now? It's good.
Sounds like Soca, man. Sounds like
Like
Soca.
it?
Yeah.
That's
I
it,
like
man.
that. I like that. I like that. It sounds like soca. Trust me. It got a nice
Yeah.
groovy soca vibe to it.
Awesome. Thank you. And like it's really like a tropical chill type of thing. And Yeah, it's a really special song again. Like I wrote this one actually last year
Hmm.
when I was in Barcelona right before the crisis happened. I went to Barcelona for like a week, and one of my best friends, he lives there.
Hmm.
So we did like a writing camp, like writing session, working there and writing and making music.
Yeah.
And his name is Roger, and he plays the guitar like super well. So this guitar part in the song, that's what he played. And then Emma, like I sent it out to her, and she sent me a voice note as well of the idea that she had for the song.
Hmm.
I loved it. We
Brilliant.
went to the studio here, recorded it, and yeah, it's a super chill tropical song, I would say.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I like the vibe. Um,
Awesome.
is there anyone you would like to shout out? You know, just give them a shout. Let them know you're here in Push Soca.
Everybody, like everybody watching. I see Rick watching. I see a lot, like a lot of people saying stuff, watching with us. I I I don't have like a specific
Yeah.
shout out prepared or
Big up
anything,
everyone
but
in the chats.
thanks everybody for watching. Like shout out to you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, man. So
And let me know what you think of the song as well.
yeah, man. So we're gonna wrap up the interview now.
Cool.
Is you wanna drop your socials, let people know where to find you and you know where to find your music and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can just look me up, Kwambo Music, everywhere. You can find it on Spotify. You can check also my videos on TikTok where I make music. You can see Kwambo Music there as well. And yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you, man. Like,
Brilliant,
thanks for the
brilliant.
questions.
Here on behalf of Push Soca, I just want to say thank you very much for giving us your time, and we look forward to hearing more great music from you. And we wish you nothing else but continued success in
Thank
everything
you.
you do, not just music. All the best to your family, and like you said,
Awesome.
keep positive. People in the chat, keep positive. Keep working at your craft, and trust me, you just might find a hit like Kwambo Music, and you know what I mean. Live your dream.
Definitely.
You get me? Thank you very much,
Definitely.
bro. It's been a pleasure talking to you. All right.
Thank you, man.
We're gonna leave playing Get Up by Oos. Kwambo Music featuring Oos. Brother, if you
Nice.
don't mind Xing out of the chat, please let me just close off.
Yes. All right.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, man. Bye bye.
Talented brother. I'm not gonna lie. Very talented guy. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Push Soca live interview with Kwambo Music. Like I say, keep safe. Yeah. I'm out.